Hi folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. That's it, you guessed it. This is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So for today's in-car comments, I just wanted to do a quick video, guys, because I was reading something earlier. Crikey, I was quite shocked by it, that there's a bug on the PlayStation Network. Now, apparently it's only affected a very, very small amount of players at the minute. But what this bug does is it deletes digital games from your library and then doesn't allow you to add them back on either. Now, this one chap, he had this issue. It was deleting his digital games. So he went in, tried to download it again. It wouldn't let him. So he renewed his license. Now, this was for the game Helldivers 2. He got an error come up saying, I can't remember what the error was, C something or other, saying that he couldn't play the game. So like I said, he tried to reinstall it. Nope, it wouldn't reinstall. So he did what most of us would do. We'd go, okay, let's try renewing our licenses. So he tried renewing his licenses. Heaven's sake, get my words right. Oh dear, get my words right again. He tried renewing his licenses, but it deleted all of his library. Over 400 games he had deleted from his library. And so far as yet, he doesn't seem to have got anywhere with Sony either. They seem to have ghosted him, apparently, according to him. He tried to, first of all, they told him it was a hardware issue, so he got a new PS5. Now, this is affecting both PS4 and PS5. So we went and got a new PS5. Not that all of us can just go out and buy another one willy-nilly, but fair enough. He went and got a new one, exactly the same issue. So, like I said, they told him initially, oh, it's a hardware issue. He tried to solve that problem. That didn't solve it. So he went back to Sony, and as far as we know now, they've ghosted him. So that's it. He's 400 games down at the minute because of this bug. Now, thankfully, I don't know any personally this has happened to. Like I say, it's a very small percentage of gamers. Apparently, it's so small. It's only about 50 odd people so far that have been affected by it. But maybe this bug problem is going to grow. So what I would say as a word of warning to you guys, if any of this happens to you at the minute, don't go renewing your licenses. Until this bug is fixed, I wouldn't risk it. I would just, if you've got a game that's affected by this, I just wouldn't bother with it for the time being until they've sorted out this issue. Now, talking about bugs. Oh dear. I bought a game when it first came out, which was towards the end of last year. Arizona Sunshine 2. Some of you might have seen that clip I put up earlier. Yeah. Basically, I was throwing a grenade in game, and my play space I set up where basically I can't move out of a certain area. Yes, you've got the Guardian mode on, but there are certain things like lamps hanging down from my ceiling that I need to stay away from when I'm playing VR. Well, sadly so. Yesterday I forgot to sort my play space out, and I was mid-game, really engrossed, threw a grenade and smashed the lamp off my ceiling, which I've now got to repair. So, yeah, that wasn't so great. Anyway, about Arizona Sunshine 2. Now, I bought it when it first came out, but in the same week, I think it came out the Monday or the Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday. And then the Friday, the VR mode dropped for Resident Evil 4 Remake. So I only got to play Arizona for a couple of days before I went on to Resi. Anyway, so I've had having a bit of a break from Resi at the minute, and I've gone on to Arizona Sunshine 2. And I have to say, it's been out, what, 3 months, nearly 4 months, and it's buggy as heck. It really is buggy. Every time I go back into the game, my right hand isn't there. I can see the item that's in the back of my wrist, whether it's a grenade, a Molotov, or a machete or something. I can see that, but I can't see my hand. And I pick up my guns, and it takes a little while to sort of update. I don't know what's going on, but then my hand will appear. Now, this happens every single time I first go into the game. Once I've loaded it up and gone into it, every time this happens. I've had crashes. I've had it crash on me in the last couple of days. I've also had where Buddy disappeared, just vanished. Spoiler alert, if you haven't played this, don't listen. But there's a bit where Buddy gets really hurt and you have to carry him on, put him on the top of a shopping trolley, and then you have to wheel him to a vet's. Well, I managed to get rid of all the zombies, turn around, and he'd completely vanished. So I had to restart that whole part all over again so that he then magically reappeared and I could get him into the vets. So yeah, I'm quite surprised that there are still a fair amount of bugs going on in this game. Like I say, it's been out nearly 4 months. I'd have thought they would have fixed this by now. I don't know. Maybe I should completely deinstall the game and reinstall it. I don't know. Maybe that might help. One thing I'm definitely not going to do is restore my licenses. Anyway, folks, I hope you play some fantastic games this weekend. What am I going to be playing? Well, obviously, I'm going to be playing Arizona Sunshine 2. Probably going to be doing a bit more Space Docker. Probably do a bit of GT7. And yeah, I'll jump back into Resi 4 Remake because I'm desperately trying to get it finished on hardcore mode before I finally go through it again on professional. Anyway, folks, let me know down in the comments what you think about this bug, whether it bothers you. Let me know also what games you're going to be playing this weekend. And above all, have a fantastic weekend. So until next time, folks, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.